Hello, my name is Steve, the Affordable Life Coach. If you're interested in a complimentary consultation, then ridiculously affordable sessions afterwards, my email's in the description. A lot of my videos focus on honest, authentic, open, direct communication. What do we do when it's horribly received and the person lashes out at you, the person is angry with you, the person blames you for just sharing your opinion, your thoughts? Doesn't mean it's factual or it's right, but it is your honest perspective on a situation or how you're feeling in a relationship or things that are bothering you or things that you feel are toxic that they are doing. And defensive people are defensive and angry and protective and vaulted for a reason. They have not been dealing with their stuff in an open, honest way. And there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of suffering, there's a lot of emotions that they have been suppressing for years, oftentimes decades. And when they get constructive feedback about the issues that negatively impact your relationship with them or their relationship with other people, or things that cause friction in their lives, and they lash out at you instead of having a calm, rational conversation, and they get hyper defensive, it's a huge red flag. And occasionally I will have clients like this, or I'll have people in my life that have this energy and have this defensiveness, and you have to do the options are very limited. The ideal thing is to get them to realize, hey, I'm telling you the truth and what I feel because I care about our relationship, or I care about you, or I want to help and see you grow. And it's not an attack. And when somebody's so used to being attacked, like they've been bullied, or they've had a dysfunctional childhood where they are emotionally manipulated or shamed or guilt, even basic things start to look like, even normal constructive conversations, constructive feedback, they label it as, oh, this person is attacking me. And it's just simply not the case. And if it's an attack that is not true, you don't need to defend yourself. Hey, someone's just expressing their opinion. If you disagree, it's not true, it's not accurate, it doesn't describe you, you would be indifferent. But it's when it hits home, it's lights a spark of all their emotions and pain that they've been suppressing for many years, or their suppressed anger that they compensate through people pleasing, you're going to get a negative reaction. And it's so indicative of the personality type that you're dealing with. And when you come across these people, you have to protect yourself, because they will project their blame and their shame and guilt onto you, and make you look like the bad guy, make you look like you're the one who caused them the pain. They don't take responsibility, they don't take ownership, and so they need to offload it and blame someone else. And what they'll do is they'll punish you through anger, through cutting off the relationship, or cutting off the work that I'm doing with them, instead of talking and working through it. Hey, I'm human, you're human, we all make mistakes, and if I'm making a mistake, just calmly tell me, and we can work through it, and maybe I can grow. But when someone is insecure, fearful, and has not addressed a lot of their issues and been honest with others and honest with themselves, and they've been suppressing, they are going to lash out because they are insecure and fearful and really don't want to be exposed and are desperately trying to hide something that is true about themselves that they just don't want to hear. And as I say in my videos, please give me constructive feedback. In my coaching sessions, I encourage clients to give me constructive feedback. And if someone gives me some criticism and says, hey, Steve, I don't like this, what you're doing in coaching, or this really bothered me, I'm not going to get defensive. Or even if it's more extreme and say, hey, you're not a good coach. I'm okay with that because I'm secure and confident. I've been doing this for 14 years. I've helped so many people. And so I'm not insecure, worried, or fearful about my skills or about my confidence or about my abilities as a coach. When someone gets defensive, it's because they are insecure, worried, and fearful, and there's truth to what you're saying. People don't get so highly reactive when there's not truth to what is being said. And I can handle if somebody, and you want to be able to handle, if someone does have a little bit of a meltdown, if someone does lash out, if someone does react angry to something that you said that is truthful, or it's just your opinion that you needed to express, they can lash out at me. Let's just talk about it in a calm, rational, civilized way, and let's work it out and resolve it and move on. And it could be very beneficial for me. It could be very beneficial for you. I have some of my most meaningful conversations have come through conflict, and the biggest growth in clients have come through disagreements and friction in the communication. Not everything needs to feel good. Sometimes we need to feel uncomfortable in order to grow. And if we're so attached to, oh, you made me feel bad. First of all, you're giving your power away. If you say someone else can make you feel bad. Obviously, if they're a loved one and things like that, yeah, they can make you feel bad. But ultimately, you're responsible for how you feel and how you react to what life throws at you. And it's sad because my heart goes out to these type of people, and it often shows the form of people-pleasing, anger management issues, narcissism, defensiveness, emotional manipulators, and they're wounded. And I understand they're lashing out because they are wounded, and I'm not the problem. You're not the problem. And again, as long as we're not being rude, hateful, angry, saying things that are just personal attacks, but even those things, man, I want to live my life, and I coach my clients to not let that phase you. Like, it bounces off of you and go, okay, thank you for your opinion. Hey, tell me more about that. I always say when someone attacks you or someone gives you constructive feedback and like, oh, you're a bad X, Y, and Z, ask for specificity and ask for what makes you feel that way? What can I do differently? How can I improve? What are some examples that validates the argument you're making? I think the point is, if there is not that ability to have honest, open communications with people, and you feel like you have to walk on eggshells, and if you can, walk away from these type of people, because they're toxic. If they are not seeking help and working on their own self-development, they will bring you down. And my most challenging and draining sessions are with people that are the most highly defensive. And I'm like, hey, it's just a conversation we're having. At least be open and receptive just to hear, and let's discuss it. Tell me where I'm right, tell me where I'm wrong, tell me where there might be truth. And if in people in my personal life as well, when I have in the past encountered those type of people, it's like life is too short to spend time feeling like you have to walk on eggshells around people. And it's time to move on. I have clients that are in relationships with these type of people, and they want to rescue them. They want to defend them. They want to protect them. They want to enable them. And it just becomes dysfunctional, and it drags you down. And I encourage people watching this video, never allow people to shame or guilt you for speaking the truth. And they will try to do it. They'll say, you're a bad person. You made me feel bad. You hurt me. You're the problem. What you said is so mean and so wrong. It's emotional blackmail and manipulation to prevent you from, and prevent them from facing the issues that you're bringing up. And it's really hard for these people to change if they're, let alone if they're getting help, but if they're not getting help and not working on their self-development and growth, man, my heart goes out to these people, but it's time to move on and find someone healthy, find someone stable, and find someone, I mean, we all got issues, but at least someone that you want to be with, a partner that is working and growing in their self-development and is open and receptive to hearing what you have to say and doesn't need to attack you for saying it. This is not easy to do on your own because we're innately self-protective and defensive in nature, and we don't naturally seek out constructive criticism or constructive feedback. And that's the best way to grow, and that's the best way to have healthy, stable relationships. And some of my deepest and most meaningful connections has come after friction, after tension, after disagreements. It brings people closer if you talk about it. And if you shut the person out, or the person shuts you out, what kind of relationship is it? It's not an authentic one. If you would like support and help and again, everybody benefits from coaching. I encourage everyone just to give it a try, even if it's for a few sessions. My email's in the description because, like I said, the coaching sessions are incredibly affordable. And these waters, these stormy waters, are really challenging to navigate on your own, or to have a friend help you, or to have a family member. Like, I've been doing this a long time, and I see the transformative effect in having someone that is gonna support you, guide you, and give you the tools to navigate these stormy and challenging waters if you are in any of these type of relationships, or if you are one of these type of people. There's hope. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and all it takes is being honest and being open, being receptive, and evolving. If we're not growing like these trees, they're dying. And we want to be growing. And if we're still having suffering and pain and anxiety and stress and dysfunction in our relationships, it's time to get help. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your comments. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of these types of videos. And there's a PayPal link if you'd like to support the channel in the description. And I know it's a small channel, and I appreciate all of you and all of those that comment and put the effort into supporting the channel in any way you can. Thanks for watching.